today I'm just taking you through a day in the life. It's been a very busy few weeks for me. Business has been picking up quite a bit, thank God, right? And so today I don't have too much going on other than an open house. I have an appointment at the open house, but I can definitely give you a little tour of the luxury home that I usually sit in, maybe give you an idea of how I greet everybody that comes into my open house if you are an agent. If you're not an agent, then just stay tuned to see this really awesome house that is extremely beautiful and unique here in San Antonio. As always, first thing in the morning, I have to get my workout done. I have my team shirt on. I don't know if you're hopping on the trend if you work out, but I definitely like to wear oversized t-shirts when I go to the gym and cover up that pump. But time for me to wake up before we go do anything else, and I'll see you guys here in a second. Just like a random rant here. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like this, but I am so lazy when it comes to putting gas. I just wish that cars would automatically fill themselves and I wouldn't have to take time out of my day to put gas. And that's like really random, but I'm just wondering if anybody else feels like that too. Okay, so my microphone just died, so about to test the iPhone's microphone right now. Either way, we just made it to the open house and I have to prepare for an appointment at 11:30. Kind of tell you a little bit of what I do while I'm here to be productive while I wait for walk-ins to come in, as well as give you that little showcase of the property and kind of show you how I do my open house tours. Especially when it comes to higher end properties, you want to make sure that you have a little bit more knowledge of the property, maybe the materials that they use, for example, like the countertops, things like that. It just looks good when they come in and you can answer all their questions. Of course, with our profession, we're not always going to have the answer and it can be extremely hard. When you're put on the spot, but you always say, you know what, I don't know the answer right now, but I will get back to you with that. But always get back to them. But just with this profession, you learn as you go most of the time, but that's just how you get better. So don't be hard on yourself if you don't have the answers all the time. And let's get ready. Okay, so kind of hoping that the microphone on my iPhone doesn't fail me here. So anyways, the appointment didn't show up after all, which is okay. It was just basically an agent looking to come look at our new construction property that we have here. Anyways, I already got set up. So what I do during this time, I've already kind of been doing it. I decided to hop on right now. Just wanted to get the ball rolling first. But of course, the first thing that I usually do is set up. Second thing I'm gonna do is put a little bit of light music to just kind of get me in the groove, maybe set the tone inside the house, just because being inside a big house and it's just extremely quiet can get kind of boring and lonely. And as soon as somebody comes in, then I start my tour. And so what I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm going to try to role play like from my point of view and just conversate. Obviously there's nobody else on the other end to conversate to. So I'll do my best to give you guys like a full tour, just kind of how I do my explanation. Maybe you guys can take something small from it and apply it to your open houses, even if it's something as small as like a conversation starter. Okay, so point of view tour. Hopefully there's not too much echoing, but obviously I start from right here. So when somebody comes in, I'm like, hi guys, how are you? Doing all right. Welcome to Maku Homes first off. I'm assuming that you guys saw our flags outside. We are a new construction company here in San Antonio, Texas. We are a smaller builder compared to the bigger builders that you usually hear or see around the area, like Lennar, KB Homes. So come on in. And they're usually, talking or whatever the case it may be. I mean, everybody's different for the most part. This is just an average conversation that I'll have or how I'll start it. And so then I'll continue to walk in. They're kind of mind blown by the house because clearly it's a beautiful home. And I'll usually tell them, so with Maku Homes, the product, as you can tell, like I said, we're not as big of a builder, but the product is great. Everything in here is completely standard, including the pergola. The only thing that doesn't come with the property is the fridge. And this goes for new construction companies. So if you're hosting a new construction open house, sorry, I'm pushing this chair back. But when you're hosting a new construction property open house, they usually have incentives. So just a heads up, if you're a new agent and you're taking your buyers to a new construction property, they'll usually try to push their in-house lender, but I'll usually tell them that the fridge is included with our in-house lender. As we continue to progress throughout the home, I will also let them know, be like, over here we have our wine fridge, which you can substitute for a dishwasher if you'd like. Going to the back, let me just go ahead and show you some additional space. So I'm kind of just taking you guys on a tour as well. I'm telling you, usually there's a lot of space up there. You can stack some boxes. Guest bathroom is downstairs. HVAC. All garages are going to come completely finished with epoxy coated floors. That's what that is. That's epoxy coated flooring. Water heaters in there. We have quartz countertops. As we work our way to the backyard, all backyards come with the deck. Built out deck. You can do xeriscape, that's called xeriscape, or you can do grass with irrigation in both the front and backyard. Electric fireplace with a little bit of customization if you'd like. You can do all wood, all brick. Let's go check out upstairs. Usually around this time, or at least by now, I'm asking them, are you guys on the market for a property? If so, have you been working with a realtor? Are you just kind of browsing? Because I do get a lot of people who are just coming in and looking. You're gonna get a lot of them as well. Just little things that I like to point out, like real oak wood on the flooring. And then always, most of the time they'll turn to the right. It's a master bedroom on the right. Balcony has same coating as the garage. So personal balcony for the master bedroom. Let's turn this on here. Beautiful restroom with the fixture, which is standard as well for the closet. Floating sinks. I just leave the light on. I wonder why that is open. And then over here to the left, we're gonna have our washer and dryer. It's a little bit harder to kind of obviously conversate with myself. But like I said, I'm just gonna go through it as best as I can. So this is a 4-bedroom model home. But you do have a 3-bedroom option. So this is me talking to the customers or the clients. And basically we'll tear down this wall right here, extend out this loft. You do have a connected balcony, same coating as the garage. Here's one of the guest bedrooms. Second guest bedroom. There's a second entrance. And then I guess since we're still going through this, I'll go ahead and say, for example, there is an HOA, which includes the guest pool. We do have a guest dog park as well. It's $1,800 annually, about $150 a month, which includes front yard maintenance. It also includes the clicker to get in and out of the gated community. And then this property, we have a second HVAC unit, which you could always say is good for efficiency, because if you're downstairs or upstairs, you're able to keep one unit off. For example, that one, which is why it's so hot up here in the middle of summer. And then the second unit downstairs, where I'm sitting downstairs, it's nice and cool. But just an idea, slight tour of the property that I'm usually sitting in. And hopefully you can grasp a couple ideas. I guess here's another fun fact or another tip. But when customers usually come in, of course you want to have something that they can sign in on. Obviously your goal is to pick up leads, not just showcase the home. So for me, back in the day, I used to use COVID as an example, but now I just kind of say, would you mind if one of you signed in, or could you please sign in for safety purposes? and that's usually how I get them to sign in. And yeah, here is this beautiful modern contemporary home. Okay, so it's currently 4 p.m. Gonna call it a day for now. I've been here since 11 a.m., maybe a little bit before, maybe like 10, I think I said 10:40, 10:50 by the time I was here. But definitely going to call it a day. I got what I needed done here inside the office. I worked on the computer, made a few calls. The internet's a little bit slow. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue the rest of it at my house. But I do not want to make this video extremely long. I noticed that when I walked through the tour of the property that it was like 6 minutes. So I'm probably gonna end this here, but if you guys do like this content and you do like to kind of see what I do throughout the day, get a little bit more business advice and or just kind of see the properties that I'm showcasing, just please let me know down below. I know that it's been a couple weeks since I've uploaded. I have been extremely busy with work, you know, once again, thank God. But I am having like, I guess like writer's block, but maybe like content block for YouTube. It's just been really hard for me to get this done. It's almost like having a second job. I definitely enjoy it, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of fun. I love making content, and if I can help anybody out or answer any questions, you know, I definitely want to be able to do that. I do love feedback though, only because it lets me know that you guys are watching and that you guys also are looking for advice or just maybe entertainment. But anyways, I will catch you on the next video. Please hit that subscribe button, and I will continue to make content. Just once again, let me get through this writer's block real quick, and I promise that I'll be back on it for you guys. Catch you in the next video.